Hey man, take a deep breath. I know where your head's at. You spent so much time wondering if she even cared, if she ever truly valued what you brought into her life. She walked away, maybe without hesitation, maybe with an attitude that made you feel like you were replaceable. But here's the truth, she will feel it. It just takes time. Right now, you might think she's moved on, that she doesn't regret a thing, but the moment she realizes what she lost, that moment will hit her like a storm she never saw coming. And when it does, when the silence you left behind starts to haunt her, she'll start questioning everything. Step 1. The initial relief. She thinks she's free. At first, she feels relief. That's the raw truth. She might think she's made the right decision. No more expectations, no more obligations, no more effort. Maybe she's out with friends, laughing like nothing happened, posting pictures, acting like life is so much better without you. And that part, that stings. But don't let it fool you. Because the moment she steps away, she assumes one thing: you'll still be there. She believes, deep down, that she can come back whenever she wants. She thinks you're still waiting, still watching, still hoping she'll change her mind. But when the days pass and you don't reach out, when she realizes that the man who once gave her everything has gone silent, that's when the first crack appears in her confidence. Because for the first time, she starts to wonder, did I miscalculate? Step 2. The absence becomes uncomfortable. Now, reality starts to set in. She doesn't have your attention on demand anymore. She scrolls through her phone, maybe out of habit, expecting to see your name, but it's not there. No missed calls, no long heartfelt messages, no little check-ins to see if she's okay. And that silence, it's deafening. You see, women don't process loss the same way men do. While you might have felt it immediately, while you were dealing with that gut-wrenching pain from day one, she's only now beginning to feel it. And it doesn't happen all at once. It creeps up on her. It starts when she has a bad day and realizes you're not there to vent to. It deepens when she's alone at night, staring at the ceiling, remembering the little things you used to do. The inside jokes, the way you looked at her, the way you made her feel safe. And suddenly, she's not as sure as she thought she was. Step 3. She starts stalking you. The moment she realizes you've truly disappeared from her life is the moment she starts watching from the shadows. She might not text you, but she'll check. She'll check if you've been online. She'll watch your Instagram stories. Maybe she even asks about you in passing, casually, as if it's just curiosity. But it's not. It's a silent panic. Why? Because she expected you to break first. She thought you'd reach out, that you'd still be hanging on to the hope of fixing things. And now that you're not, now that you've moved in silence, that's when she starts doubting herself. Did I make a mistake? Is he moving on? Is he happier without me? And the more she stalks, the more that question eats at her. Step 4. The jealousy kicks in. Here's where it really gets interesting. If she sees you thriving, if she sees you going out, looking better, focusing on yourself, that's when the regret turns into full-blown fear. Because now, she's not just wondering if she lost you, she's realizing someone else might replace her, and that's what truly messes with her mind. She never thought you'd be the one to slip away for good. She thought she could move on at her own pace, knowing you'd still be there when she was ready. But now she's watching you become someone else's blessing, and it's driving her crazy. She might even start testing the waters, liking an old post, sending a random hey, or finding some weak excuse to start a conversation. But by now, the power has shifted. Step 5. She regrets everything. At this point, she's not just thinking about you, she's feeling the weight of her decision. And regret. Regret is a powerful thing. It doesn't just come from missing someone, it comes from realizing that she messed up, that she took something real and let it go. That she traded loyalty for excitement, stability for uncertainty, a real man for temporary distractions. And this is where you have a choice. Because now, she wants to come back. Now she suddenly misses you. But here's the key. She didn't appreciate you when she had you. So why should you give her that chance again? Final thought. The power of walking away. Hey man, the biggest lesson in all of this, your absence is your power. The moment you stop chasing, the moment you stop trying to convince her of your worth, that's when she feels it the most. Because attraction isn't about proving yourself. It's about being valuable enough that she regrets ever losing you. So if you're in that place where you're wondering if she'll ever realize what she lost, trust the process. Focus on yourself. Level up. Let her feel your absence. Because when she finally does, it won't be about if she regrets losing you, it'll be about whether you even care anymore. And that, my friend, is the real victory.